Here's Cliff Brown. His conference high here in the Fiesta Conference, 34. So Cliff Brown getting closer to his total output the last time around. He scored 24 against Barangay Ginebra. And that is going to wrap it up for our first half of action. And it has been an interesting matchup between the B-Meg Derby Ace Llamados and the Barako Energy Coffee Masters. They may be fighting for two different things, but it's definitely a fight nonetheless. B-Meg Derby Ace ahead by 10, 58-48. And over to Patricia Hizo now, who's hanging out with Cliff Brown.
Well, he's got 23 points and 8 rebounds. Hard to hang out with a guy who's out to erase and set a new record for himself here. Another stellar performance for you. You're only one away to eclipse your performance in the last game.
Well, things are just clicking right now. We're really trusting each other. And believe it or not, that makes a big difference in your team. And they're having a lot of, they have a lot of faith in me that I'm a team player.
You know what's nice about that, too? I see that you got James Yap's back. When things weren't going well for him, you were always there to bail him out.
Well, we can talk to each other. It's okay. Like, we hang out in the mornings and we're together all the time. So when you have that, it goes onto the court, too.
All right, I got to know. What did you tell Don Aliado after that near altercation that he had with Sammy?
Well, I told him, it's the right play. He went for the ball. The guy was going full speed at him. So, you made the right play by going for the ball, and he stood his ground. That's all you can do. So I thought he made the right play.
All right, appreciate your time. See you in the second half.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back for more of your PBA action. Stay stuck right here on Solar TV. Welcome back to the Araneta Coliseum right here for our big Sunday showdown. My name is Patricia Ramirez. He's on at the half. We have the B-Meg Derby Ace Llamados leading by 10, 58-48 over the Barako Energy Coffee Masters. Now we all know how important this game is. If the Llamados win, they will figure in a playoff against the San Miguel Beermen for that second outright semifinal seat. And as for the Barakos, should they lose, well, that is it, the end of the road. But you know what? Despite this halftime rest, we want to make sure that you guys are still kept on your toes, because right now the intensity is still high as we give you the top 10 plays of the week.
Time now for the top 10 plays of the week. Here are the week's top plays. Starting off at number 10, here's Roger Yap's nifty pass to Rico Meyer-Hopper for the slam.
Shot clock down to 6, Roger Yap. Oh, nice handoff for Meyer-Hopper. A nifty pass by the veteran point guard to the rookie.
Coming in at number 9, lumbering giants of Miguel Eman couldn't stop Anthony Johnson from flying high.
Oh, and one. Oh my. Eman trying to hustle back into play, but instead joining the poster. That one of the dunk.
And at number 8, the cool cat Mike Cortez with a cool assist that set up Enrico Villanueva's raging dunk.
Nice pass by Cortez to Villanueva.
And Mike Cortez really feeding his teammates. He fed twice Mark Tagiwa in this quarter, and then for this 200 slam dunk for Rico Villanueva. No?
Sneaking in at number 7, Roger Yap caught Inebra's defense napping with a stellar bounce pass play off an inbound.
And here's Brown. Oh, he scored! He scored a nice play off a baseline inbounds pass. At my bonus free throw pass to Cliff Brown.
At number 6, Alaska's triangle offense working well and end up with easy slam.
De La Cruz bounce pass. Oh, great pass. Great pass from Cariaso.
Extra pass, Jeffrey Cariaso, very well aware of where his import was.
Moving in at number 5, Man Mountain Alley beat moved heaven and earth for the synthetic slam.
And here's Urbistondo. He steps on the gas. Bounce pass. Alley big.
I think the rim felt that one when Ali threw it down. We better check if that thing's still solid up there.
And at number 4, the Fireball Joshua Pistano with a Miracle Eve at the buzzer.
Joshua Pistano at the buzzer! Joshua Pistano will run all the way to the dugout as if he just won the game. But what a buzzer beater.
At number 3, Big Game James with a big-time move against a phalanx of defenders.
Crossover all the way for 2.
At number 2, say hello to Ramsey Williams.
Ramsey Williams having a good opening quarter. Hesitation move. Acrobatic layup is good. What an opening quarter for Ramsey Williams, who's in double figures with 10 points. And I give that a 10 for degree of difficulty. Wow. A bicycle shot for Williams.
How about our top play of the week? It's Ron J. Buenafed spinning wild and converting a reverse no-look basket.
And Millones to Buenafed. He is found in a basket is going to spin a row. Press the spin cycle on the washing machine. And Buenafed connects.
Didn't we see a finish like that in the first quarter? Nice pass and whoop. What do you call that? That's not a reverse. I don't know what you call that, but it's nice.
It's a no-look off the glass finger roll.
And that's it for now. Stay tuned for more next week, only here in the BA's Top 10 Plays of the Week.
And of course, we're going to be looking forward to those top 10 plays of the week. And we're also going to be looking forward to these teams who are on the floor right now warming up to see how they can do in the second half. We'll be cracking the first half numbers for you when we come back.
2 teams on a mission. B-Meg Derby Ace trying to make it to the semis outright.
James, yep. Crossover all the way for 2.
Barako Energy Coffee fighting to live another day.
And now Monroe. And you see his move right down the middle.
Make or break game. Too close to call.
That's our game story. Welcome to halftime here in this crucial matchup between B-Meg Derby Ace and Barako Energy Coffee. A lot at stake for both of these teams. As we mentioned at the top of the coverage, the B-Meg Derby Ace Llamados gunning for that number 2 spot, hoping to gain entry into that outright semis, while you have the Barako Energy Coffee, and really their story is simple. They're playing for survival. Vito Lazapin here along with Jason Webb. And before we break down the numbers from the first 2 quarters, let's take you through some of the highlights from the first 24 minutes of action, starting off with Paul Atadi in the first quarter. He scored 5 points, including this 3. And he started off actually for the B-Meg Derby Ace Llamados at the guard position. Then you had Roger Yap stepping in, coming off the bench, add water, instant offense. Sammy Monroe, who as expected would be the focal point of the offense of the Barako Energy Coffee Masters, had a tough time. One of the few field goals he managed to get off in the first quarter, but he made most of them from the free throw line. Then you had Alvaragata bailing out Sammy Monroe there. And the B-Meg Derby Ace Llamados headed to the second quarter with a 7-point lead. Then in the second, that's when we started to see more high flying. Sammy Monroe slamming that one. Later on, Cliff Brown would answer back off the steal. And as emotions started to run high, this happened. You had Sammy Monroe on offense here. Don Aliado looking to stop him in transition, and Sammy Monroe did not like the contact there. Trash talking ensued after that. And Don Aliado, by the way, on that sequence was called for the blocking foul. And now here we are, a 10-point lead for the B-Meg Derby Ace Llamados. Now let's get through those numbers, shall we? Talking about the execution of the B-Meg Derby Ace Llamados, how would you rate their defense so far?
Well, obviously their defense, they've given up 48 points. Usually they would give a little bit less, but then Simon Monroe put things together. especially from the free throw line. We really forced the issue for them. We gave them good opportunities. As we look at the halftime stats, B-Meg Derby Ace, they're the ones that have been very good offensively. Look at that, 51%. And then they've done a good job of controlling their turnovers under that of Barako. And then what do they do with the turnovers? That's a +5 in terms